All right, so we have, I'm supposed to have a canceled reservation right now, waiting for a canceled reservation. I just got a message from Nanci through Airbnb saying that she canceled, but I don't have a cancellation yet. I had the truck parked right there last night, which she said was an HOA problem. But currently, I'm having a situation where I just got a message through Airbnb that here at Casa di Giore, she's having a problem with me having my truck out here as I'm actively loading. I already called the police to file a report letting them know that she was concerned about her pavers and having a truck. So the current problem with Airbnb is not only I had another cancellation of a reservation. I've been here since May. I don't know. I know at least June. But either way, it's now October 18th. I just got a message that Nanci does plan on canceling my reservation. I sent her a message and said that as far as I know, I have it till October 24th. So all I know is that I told her, she asked me to please basically hurry up and get out of here, that my cancellation, my reservation's been canceled as of today, which I had the police here at 1. But it shows on the side on Airbnb it was canceled at 10 a.m., which is inaccurate. So it's now 4:07, and dealing with the text messages and what's happening live, along with packing. But the fact that you have to have a way to bring your stuff to your vehicle, as seen right now live, as Celia, a resident here, that is one of the owners of this Airbnb at 2417 Shanty, and the fact that I'm going to have to file a claim, which I just let her know, but the fact that in the walkway, making it where now for me to put my my bags to walk, to even exit the walkway. So we have this entire driveway, but look at that. I mean, is there any you about the fact of how hard it is to unload? But the walking space, look at the walking space that I have. Okay, so here's the problem. If you're gonna have people who the minute that things don't go, and I don't understand why, I really don't understand this at all, but to not give me enough room to unload now, block my walkage way, when I already just had to move the truck. So I guess we'll see what happens next, because the police I just notified, Nanci, said that I have the right to be on the street. If it's a HOA rule, which it possibly sounds like it might be, that while I'm actively unloading, I'm allowed to. But then to impede my ability right now in the walkway to leave is going to be my issue with Airbnb, with Nanci and Celia with their 5-star rating, because to make it where it's a problem to have a commercial truck. It's not on Airbnb that said anything. I've gone all this time without having my car parked here. My car's in storage, which I decided that it got too cold. The pool's not heated. No, I do not believe it's heated. They said it would be an additional $80 for 8 hours. And the other property they have would be $100. And which, anyway, that's a whole separate issue, but maybe it's not. I mean, I bought some toys they knew about. They went with me to the store to buy them. So I decided to get a truck yesterday to load up the toys, the boats and all the things for the experience here. I was, scripting about for Airbnb and the hostels. But then what happened was, and I can't take too long because I have to be actively unloading, but I have to document this because of what's actually happening, in case I have to call the police again, or in case the police get called again, so I can make sure to really show why it's taking me longer to unload, plus the fact that I legally have this residence until October 24th. 10 a.m. So if someone's able to don't like that you just bought a truck or renting a truck to get some toys to a different storage or a different location or whatever, and it's not on the site, it did not say anywhere that I would not be allowed to have a vehicle to come and unload during unloading time or at all. It did not say what size of vehicle. It did not say we weren't allowed to bring commercial vehicles in here, which I didn't know that at any point I would not be able to rent a U-Haul. I would have rented a van, but then even then it would have been a problem because I literally had just, the blown up toys. And I just wanted to get a large truck, which I have it out on the street, which is none of her concern at this point, as long as it's out on the street. But we'll see, because so far, if she believes the cancellation of the reservation is already canceled while I'm unloading, but to make it where there's no room to walk when there's a huge area there. If during active unloading you have, so she's saying she's going to call 911. Just said she's going to call 911. So I was told as long as I'm actively unloading. So right now, here's what she just said. So it's now 4:11 and she said 911 or 911. So we'll see what she does. This is Susan Shepherd, Susan's augmented reality, as I'm dealing with a cult that held me hostage, cut my tongue, cut me up, running from the mob and the mafia, attempting to figure out how to reestablish myself while the Latter-day Saints, my brother, calls himself the Antichrist. They claim that they human sacrificed my children. And I have been dealing with emotional trauma, listening to people be raped, tortured, and tormented for 49 years. And here I am in Florida, attempting to establish myself. I've spent a small fortune since I've been here, about 20 grand. And to know that no matter what I've done, that I need the laws to protect me as somebody, as a future resident, or that I believe I have properties here. So again, this is Susan Shepherd. I'm dealing with live is the impeding of making it where I can unload when I'm actively loading. I sent a message saying I'm actively loading, and then they just park their vehicle knowing that there's an entire parking space and they own this place. So that shows who's creating the problem here. That should not have even been a problem, knowing that I have established myself as a good person this entire time, paying for anything and everything, attempting to really have the best time I can dealing with all the problems I'm having. But the fact that I appreciate when people can be understanding, but there's no compassion and understanding right now in this moment, that I have no understanding why. If you need to unload and be actively to unload when you are renting and you're somewhere, you need to be able to, if they have a space, and it said that I had the right to have a space here. And that's been a problem on this site, which I reviewed, about other people saying that that the parking was an issue. But being that my storage, which I got a ticket, misdemeanor, which I still have to deal with that because I can't prove it's my car because of my mom passed away and I don't have a will registry and I'm dealing with the state and that whole story. So the fact I have no car and I've been using Uber or Lyft or paying people, and the fact that I can rent a car. I've spent a lot of money renting cars since I've been here also. But right now I rented a truck this time, which I wasn't told ahead of time. I just rented yesterday. And so here I am at Casa de Jore here in Kissimmee, and I am actively unloading the stuff I had in the storage in the room, a large room that I had rented here, and waiting for the active cancellation of the room that I was just told that she will be canceling, that I had till October 24th. So I'm out instantly like that because I wanted to take my toys to the storage and no longer have them in the pool area. And we already talked to her the other day and said once my reservation was up and that, I'd be looking for a place. She sent me a message yesterday saying, "Are you leaving now?" And I didn't respond. And then I went to her in person and talked to her and told her that I might be, dealing with a funeral for my children. I'm not sure. Just told her yesterday that I'm just dealing with so much of what's happening live, that I had to deal with police report in West Valley of my mom's estate, my mom's house. I've had to contact the CIA, the FBI. I have all these people involved in human trafficking and what's happening in America and around the world. So right now, we'll see what happens if she's claiming that she's calling 911 again about me having this vehicle here. So I'm already at, almost 10 minutes since Celia parked her car and started unloading some groceries. So I'm going to go ahead and finish unloading, but I just wanted to notate the amount of space given. And that now in order for me to now come all the way out, that now my space to walk is so limited. I literally have, shown the shadowing, if I come this direction, that amount of space. So when I bring a suitcase through here, I'm going to take a picture and show, but maybe the size of a suitcase. I just find this insulting that, you know, she has the entire driveway that she would do this right now, knowing that I'm actively unloading. But she sent me a message saying, your reservation's been canceled, please move your truck. I can't move from my room right up there. Room right there. Okay, I can't in and out and bring all my groceries and the items and my clothes that I've had in this room without bringing it out to my vehicle. That just doesn't make any logical sense. So since I already called the police myself and let her know that, and I am on the street, I'm going to reiterate that as long as I'm actively unloading, it should not be a problem, and that this is a civil dispute through Airbnb and her ability to now deal with being a 5-star host, if in fact she's going to impede other people when it comes to this parking issue, and with respect to make it where someone can't even unload. And I don't understand what's happening right now. Okay, well, I guess my cancellation of my place, I'll have to find a new place, and have to hurry as fast as I can. I thought I'd be out in no time at all, but getting these messages back and forth and cleaning up after myself at the same time, and the fact that I told the police officer I have till October 24th, but she said she wants to cancel my reservation. She's the one that told the police that, and I have not got a cancellation from Airbnb yet. So this is Susan Shepherd. This is my augmented reality, and letting you know what's happening. Thank you.